Put that in. Been doing too many spit takes at work. Mine is
Josh,
dirty.
buddy, you're forever going to have Gulf dust all over your stuff.
Yeah.
Forever.
Coffee beans. The robot over here.
Welcome back to Coffee U.
That was different.
I'm being interviewed, so I can't say it.
That's right.
That's right.
The person being interviewed doesn't introduce the show.
Are you a guest then on your own show?
He is a guest.
I guess so.
He is a guest.
Am I a very special tea guest?
We do have two very special tea guests, Joshua and Nathan Parvin.
That's right.
Father
Parvin
and son.
Takeover.
The Parvin Takeover.
Parvin Takeover.
And if you listen to our previous episode, I was interviewed by Mr. Josh Parvin.
That's right.
And then today, Nathan will be interviewed by his son,
Big Baba himself.
Big
The
Baba.
Baba.
So, Josh, take it away.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I will ask the questions now.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Under penalty of podcast. Just kidding. I don't know. Anyways, so first question. What'd you do before Baba Java? Everyone is dying to
What do
know.
you mean?
He does it during.
Currently.
You mean I had a life before Baba Java?
Yes.
It's the same thing the same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world.
That's right.
I'm an eye doctor. And so I have my own practice called Eye Care, ICARE. And I was working at UAB at the time as a professor in the School of Optometry and clinical professor. And that's what I was doing before Baba Java. I've been doing that since 2004, which doesn't seem that long to me, but it's a long time ago in human time.
It's a long time ago.
And I'm still doing that today.
That's
Yes.
right.
I go and work. That's really Baba Java's my nighttime gig, and
Yeah.
Eye Care's work what pays the bills.
That's right.
guess.
Yeah. That's a good way to
right.
put it.
I don't know. So it's the same thing I did before. The same thing I did before is the same thing I do now. We just add on
Yeah.
Nice.
more capacity.
Well, your morning coffee tastes a little bit better.
It
right.
tastes a lot better. Yes,
than
it
it used
did.
to.
You own the place it comes from.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. I sure do. And it's good.
So we got Brad's perspective on this last time, but how did you and Brad get connected? What is your perspective, if you even remember it?
Well, it's similar to what Brad said. We went in. Allison knew each other. They're a few years younger than us. So when you're growing up, I mean, they didn't live. Allison's from here. Brad's not from here.
No.
But Allison knew Wendy, but they weren't friends because she's like 6 years older than her. 'Cause you don't hang out with people 6 years older than her until you're adults. Then you can have people that
That's
are
right.
older. So they met. They'd known each other from church, and so they met. We met Brad and Allison at church, and just got to know them really well. There were a lot of people that really, after our son died, Luke, a lot of people just poured into us and ministered to us during that time, and so we got close to several people, including Brad and Allison, and then we started the Sunday school class together. Small groups used to be called Sunday school classes. So we started that together, and we've been friends ever since. When they moved overseas, we kept in contact with them, and then when we moved overseas, we kept in contact with them. Then they moved back overseas right after we did, and they came and visited us when we lived in Jordan. Had vacations together. Families kind of grew up together. So we've been really close, since that time.
Yeah.
Okay. Switching gears here. So why did you start Baba Java? Why did you decide to open Baba Java?
I've always loved coffee. Since I was a kid, back when I was in the Stone Age days when I was growing up.
Back in my day,
we drink coffee right off Right out of I don't know.
Right out of a
I
can.
was going to say. It was. They were out of the tin cans.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
old Maxwell House. But my parents drank Folgers. They drank Folgers. That was their coffee. And they're in tin cans. And then it was really cool when they came in the vacuum sealed pack.
That's right.
And you open it up, and then it wasn't vacuum sealed anymore.
Right.
And it still tasted just as horrible as it always did. But anyway, I just remember when I can't remember back past teenage years, I guess, but when I was a, middle school, high school age, I remember drinking coffee every morning. And my dad, I remember my dad was like, he shouldn't be drinking coffee. And my mom's like, yeah, you can drink coffee. It's not going to hurt him. And I pretty much did whatever I wanted to. So I drank it. Same thing now.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. Personalities don't change much.
No.
So anyway, so I didn't know anything about specialty coffee. I didn't know there was such a thing
Yeah. Same.
until I met Brad. Until Brad started that company, I didn't even know there was such a thing as specialty coffee.
Yeah.
So when you and Hunter went on an internship after Brad had started his coffee company in Oman, Brad, you and Hunter went over, and my son came back and just got the coffee bug.
Got the coffee bug.
Yeah.
And just on and on and on. Dad, we need to start a coffee company. Dad, we need to start a coffee company. Dad, we need to start a coffee company. Okay, whatever. I liked investing in different things. And so he finally, I was like, okay, we'll do a study and see if it's if it's something we should get into. And we did so I hired Hunter, who went with him, to do a feasibility study, and he and I did a feasibility study, and we figured out that there's a kind of a market here in this area. It wasn't. I mean, it's almost saturated now, but at the time there wasn't very many specialty coffee roasters here. A few, and some of them were doing okay, but so we decided we were going to start doing roasting. All right. So again, Hunter, I hired him to go, and Joshua was still in high school. So Hunter, I hired him after he graduated from Alabama to go and just start learning how to be a roaster. What do we need to do? The steps to take. And so he learned all this. He learned about roasting and all the, the science behind it, the equipment we needed to get. And so we decided we were going to start the roaster. So we started buying stuff and setting it up in our house. We lived at this place called Ridge Pass at the time. Mm-hmm. That was the name of the street that we lived on. And so we set up this sample roaster in the basement of our house. Mm-hmm. In the meantime, Brad and his family decided they were going to be coming back to the U.S. And so we asked Brad to come on board and help us. We decided we were going to start a cafe. Okay, we were going to be a roaster and a cafe. That's why it was called Baba Java, Roaster and Cafe. So that's how that got going. That was at this time. That's when I named it Baba Java. I came up with the name Baba Java.
Yep.
Nope. I don't think so. That's when you decided you thought you named it Baba Java after hearing me call it Baba Java.
We just did Joshua's what's it called? His evaluation.
Yeah, we did.
Yesterday we just did Joshua's evaluation. And in the first section, it says what your goals are. It says, I want to become the president of Baba Java Coffee when the current president steps down.
Yes, he did. And one of us said, you mean when he steps into his grave? That's the only way.
Dude is coming for my job.
Yeah, he is.
First, he claims that he named Baba Java when he didn't, when I did. And now he's coming for my job.
We're going to have a coup.
I don't know. I mean, it's like the Roman emperors
It
when
is.
the son is coming for the dads again. I mean, I don't. My gosh.
Oh my goodness.
So I want to make this clear.
So watch your back.
Seriously, I'm gonna always face forward with Joshua.
That's right.
Head on a swivel.
That's right. That's too funny.
But here's the truth. The guy that signs your paycheck, he's the one that gets to decide what's the truth and what's
No
not.
doubt about that. That is very true.
All right?
That's very
So
true.
the truth is,
Josh, I think he just mic dropped you there.
Yeah, that was a mic drop.
Anyway, I knew that would be funny. But so Baba Java. We're in our basement. We're roasting. You know, Hunter's doing the roasting, and he meets this guy at church.
The story's different every time.
No,
this is not different every time. Not church. He know it's a friend. It's a friend of a friend.
Yep.
A friend of a friend that knows that this Australian guy has just moved here to get married to a girl that he met at Disney World, and he wants to hire him to be our roaster, or he thinks he would be good at our roaster. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So we talked to Ruben, and Ruben becomes our first roaster. So Ruben, and somehow Jacob Catlett gets involved. I don't know exactly how.
I don't remember how we interviewed. I honestly don't remember how we interviewed him. Oh well, he came to Oman with your wife.
Okay.
That time. Y'all came and visited. Some folks from church just came to visit us. So that's how I knew him.
Okay.
And then I knew that he was studying at I think he was at Beeson.
Yes.
And so he was just needing a job, and so
he needed a job. So he came to. So we talked to him. We were friends with him, and so he came on board. And he and Ruben started roasting
on a little 100-gram Probat barrel roaster
in our basement at Ridge Pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an Easter egg for everyone.
Yep. So we hired. So at church, this was at church. We knew that there was a girl who we didn't know, and she was a barista.
A friend of Hunter's.
A friend of Hunter's. She was a barista because I told Hunter I wanted to go and hire the best people in Birmingham to help us be the best we can be. Because here's the deal with Baba Java, we want excellence. All right. From the very beginning and everything we do, we wanted excellent coffee. We're not just gonna halfway do something. Okay, I almost said something else. We don't want to halfway do something.
Correct.
We want to do it the best way and the right way. Do it the right way every time, all the time, and we want to be excellent in everything we do. So I told him I wanted the best barista in Birmingham to start with. And so he started asking around, and I don't know, how do you subjectively determine who the best barista in Birmingham is? You know, I don't know what that means.
Latte art throwdown?
But
maybe.
But he did find someone who he knew was a good, really excellent barista. Okay. I think she was the best in Birmingham, but
she is.
She's amazing.
But anyway, so we hired Abby, and so Abby, her husband, Jacob, we didn't hire him right at first.
No.
But eventually Abby was married to Jacob, or they got married.
They got married in October.
So I interviewed her in like September of 2018. And I interviewed you at your dining room table. And during the interview, she said, "This sounds amazing, but I have to get married first." And so she went and got married. And then
to Jacob Phillips. We have a Jacob Catlett, and we have a Jacob Phillips.
So they got married, and then she came back and started like 2 weeks later or something like that. Yeah. So,
and so she was a barista in our kitchen.
Correct.
On a small espresso machine we had,
which we still have.
We still have,
and we still use.
Yeah, it's going to be in the Baba Java Museum one day.
Just like that 100-gram Probat machine.
But we don't have that anymore, so that won't be in the museum.
No, it's in the.
We still have it
in the roaster.
It's not used. We don't use it, but we still have it.
So that'll be in the museum. The espresso machine will be in the museum. So we started doing that. We started selling, bagging coffee up. We called the first espresso, or the first coffee we made, the Ridge Blend.
The Ridge, still in cafes today.
The Ridge Blend, because we lived on Ridge Pass. And then we started opening. Brad told you the story about, we started doing demolition and things like that before we were supposed to. We didn't know what we were doing.
No.
So we signed a lease at this place. We started doing breakdown and demolition stuff because we're going to completely gut this place.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. So Brad and I are in there tearing down sheetrock, and there's these, most commercial places, they don't use wood studs, they use metal studs. Right. And so we're breaking down the stuff that we can. And then, we come in one day and cease and desist. You can't do any more construction.
No more construction.
We weren't doing any construction. We were just We were having fun with the sledgehammer, busting stuff up, taking it to the dumpster. That's all we were doing. So anyway, we stopped and we got a contractor, Chad Davis, to help us do some of these things.
Yeah.
The company Chad was working for at the time. And so anyway, we started doing that. In the meantime, we were still roasting coffee at the house, learning how to do these things. We would go to like festivals, and
we did a few of those, in late 18. Moss Rock
farmers market.
nice.
We didn't do a lot of farmers markets, but we went to different places like you do when you have a small business doing stuff like that, and started selling some of the coffee. And we got better and better at it. And then eventually, so this is a advice for people opening new businesses. Listen, if you're going to have to do a build out of any kind, just know it's going to cost twice as much as what you think, and it's going to take twice as long. It's just not going to take as long as you think it's going to take. It's going to be a lot longer. And it's not going to cost what you think it's going to cost. There's always going to be extra stuff. So just be prepared for that. Okay. So it costs a lot more, and it took a lot longer than what we thought. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't get an attorney to look at the lease and stuff that we signed. So, most of on all the other leases that we've ever signed, we've been able to do build out, and then once we finish with the build out, we're able they defer the rent until we start actually getting some revenue coming in. But we didn't know, so we
we started paying rent immediately.
We're paying rent, and we're still building out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what in the world is going on? And we talked about some of the stuff on some of the first season episodes. So that's how Baba Java started.
So, how has Baba Java Coffee changed your life?
Well, my hair's a lot grayer. My beard used to be dark brown.
Yes.
And it doesn't have anything to do with the years.
Oh, yes. Nothing
Nothing
at all.
Doesn't have anything to do with cancer.
Nothing at all.
It has to do just with Baba Java. That's it. No. All of my children that have been old enough to work at Baba Java has worked at Baba Java. It's a true family business.
No doubt.
Okay. So a lot of people that are, literally, our best friends, Brad and Allison, they work here. Most of our people in our small group, they don't work there, but they are all like fans.
Yes.
Loyal Baba Java people.
Very true.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people at church are Baba Java people. A lot of our employees go to our church. It's like our community. So even though I'm not as involved in like going to the cafes and doing day-to-day interacting with all the team members and things like Brad does, it's our community. So Joshua, he runs everything overseas. He's our Dubai person. That's he's our son. He's our oldest. He's our son. He's the heir. I don't know. He might not. I might cut him out since he's seriously, man.
Yeah.
Evie, our second, she has worked at Baba Java for a long time. She doesn't drink coffee.
No.
But she is a Baba Java employee and done a great job.
Yes, she is.
Laylee, our third, works at Baba Java.
Yeah.
Sadie, she's 15. She wants to work at Baba Java, even though sometimes, she's a little contrary sometimes, and she says,
contrary.
Oh, I want to work here or there. And I'm like, no, you're working at Baba Java. If you're working somewhere, you're working at Baba Java.
That's right.
Deal with it. The younger kids, the other three, they want to work too. Anyway, it's our family business, and it's our community. So how has it changed our life? Well, it's kind of become our life. The people around it.
That's good.
We have all the parties and stuff at our house. We're friends, and everybody, even though I'm the boss, I love all these people that are around me. They're my people. I'm a weird dude. I'm hard to get to know, hard to be like really personal with. But as much as I can, I want to be like that to these people, because they're my people.
No, that's a good question. Or that's a good answer. Okay, final question. What's the strangest thing you've seen at Baba Java Coffee?
Strangest.
There have been lots of strange things, lots of strange people, lots of strange stories, lots of strange experiences. The one I'll share with you actually happened outside of Baba Java. Okay.
Right outside the cafe, you mean? Or no? Okay, outside.
So I'm an eye doctor. So I have patients coming in. I had a patient, when you're doing your history questions, you got to find out about, what kind of work do you do and the things you do. So this patient of mine reveals that he's a roaster at a local coffee company. All right. And so I'm like, oh, well, that's very interesting. I didn't tell him right then that I owned a coffee business, right? This was in the early days, so nobody knew who we were. So he just sharing with me. He's like, oh, yeah, I got a funny story. So we got a bunch of green coffee in the other day. And then we opened the bag, and there's a full dog skeleton in the green coffee. And I'm like, a dog skeleton? Yeah. So we cleaned the coffee out, and then we roasted it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They still used it.
They used green coffee and roasted it. He's like, yeah, it'll burn all the germs off.
Well, technically, he's right. But still.
It'll taste like dog skeleton, just like that coffee tasted like Shua.
That's right.
Listen, that's a company, a very well-known company in the Birmingham area that this guy worked for. So that doesn't have anything to do with Baba Java, but that's the strangest coffee story I've ever heard.
Well, I can guarantee there's never been a dog skeleton or any kind of bone or anything like that in any of our green coffee bags that we've ever opened.
So another interesting, this isn't really a weird story, but it's something it's always kind of just hit home to me, is we had this coffee, and y'all got to help me where it was from. And it tasted like tomato soup.
Oh, it was a Colombian.
It was one of the early Colombians that we had. Literally, it tasted like tomato soup.
I loved
it too. A lot of people didn't like it. But I loved it. It was one of my favorites during those early days.
Very polarizing.
It was.
I enjoyed it too.
Much like the Burundi.
But I love tomato soup. One of my favorite things is grilled cheese and tomato soup. I mean, that's one of my favorite things. So it's a comfort thing. So anyway, I love the tomato soup coffee that we had.
Yeah, it was good.
And I've really enjoyed, because, I'm not as technical as these guys about coffee. I just love to drink really good coffee. And I love it when they will make me pour over or something. And it's just, you taste it and it's just so good. And you can taste the notes. I don't know what they are. I don't know how to describe it. But I just know I love it. And so it's really a fun job. I do get to have great coffee every morning. I don't have to worry about. That's one of the things I don't have to worry about. Josh just did this big class. I've got pounds and pounds of roasted coffee that we can't really use to sell in the stores, but I'm drinking it, and they're all really good. So anyway, there's lots of interesting, weird, strange things that have happened. We've shared some of the other ones, but anyway, I love Baba Java.
Good. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your candor. It's been exciting to ask you questions on your own show. So I think that's about it.
All right.
Thanks, guys, for joining us.
Sign us off.
Yeah. And we'll see you next time on Coffee U.
Bye, guys.
You don't have to worry about coffee on vacations and stuff, too.
Yeah, that's right.